Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drake Gaming, and City Mountain Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Tennessee, Shoichi's Path. So y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back in, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go! I'm running the latest build, y'all, so it has an entire new day for, I think, Shoichi's medium route, but we're doing the good route, so... Anyway, and that's supposed to take over 6 hours? How slow are you guys? The council isn't very big in the first place, so we have around 4 members going around campus and mediating over 100 disputes. Not to mention a lot of students refuse to accept our ruling, so it takes a while to work with those. Ugh. Glad I never joined the student council. It's a good extracurricular activity for your student council, for your student record, though. It can help you get into a good college. Totally useless for me. Yeah, I suppose. Here, since you said you'll do half my stuff. Shoichi walks up to the largest pile of paper that was set right in front of one of the empty seats and takes roughly half of them, setting them in front of his seat. Here, you can sit next to me. That way I can supervise you while you work. Gotcha. I pull up a chair and take my seat as he instructed, picking up and reading the forms in front of me. Hitoka is sitting directly across from us on the table, and she seems to be pretty absorbed in the stuff she's reading. Here, Nichan, what was the resolution for this one form? It says here the sewing club filed against the pottery club for ruining a few of their textiles with clay. Excuse me. Yeah, I remember that one. The pottery club will have their annual budget slashed to an amount equal to the cost of materials to make said textiles, as well as having to move their machines away from the sewing club's booth. This is the kind of stuff you get? Couldn't the students settle these issues themselves? A lot of people don't like confrontation, so they prefer to escalate issues to us without saying a word about it. That's a pain. Agreed. Oh, by the way, the forms I'm handing you are the empty ones. I'm gonna have you make the copies for the council. If I have to keep interrupting myself to fill both of you into what to write down, I'll never get work done. That's fine. I pick up a pen and start going over the forms. They're pretty thorough. Students need to fill out their full name, age, class, student ID number of their club or class president if applicable, data on the person or club they're complaining about. That's a lot of stuff. No wonder these things take for fucking ever. Oh, here's another one, Nichan. The cooking club has their kitchen next to the chemistry club's lab, and they said the smell of chemicals is so strong people are leaving their master class in the middle of it. Oh yeah, that one was tough. We had the chemistry club close all the windows that are directly next to the cooking club's own windows so that the smell would leave only from the far side. Let's hope none of those trapped fumes are the toxic kind. I try to tune myself out of their semi-constant back and forth, trying to focus instead of copying these as fast as I can. After a few minutes of this, I start to feel something on my leg. At first, it barely even registered, but then I realized that Shoichi's hand is resting on top of my right leg that he's stroking, and that he's stroking it idly. When I look to the side, he has one hand on the table and another writing things down on his forms. In fact, he's not even acknowledging what he's doing or that I'm looking at him. And he's stroking me so slowly, too. It's almost like he doesn't even realize he's doing it because he's so focused. Although, while the feeling is very nice, it's kind of distracting for me. Shoichi? Yeah? Do you need help with something? Even when I call out to him, the hand remains there. He either really doesn't notice what he's doing, or he's very brazen about it. This form here, I'm having trouble reading your handwriting. What's this word supposed to be? Oh, sorry, I wrote these in a hurry. Let me see. It says, equitable. Got it, thanks. I can't bring myself to call his attention to it. Even though it's distracting, I like it. I've always liked it when he would pet me or hug me. I just tried not to show it. I just hope Hitoka-chan doesn't notice it. Several hours later. Oh man, I can't believe this. We actually managed to finish them in 2 hours. See? I told you I could be helpful. Sure, once you stopped goofing around and actually went at it at a reasonable pace. Gah! Well, with this, I should be free for the rest of the day, and if luck would permit it, tomorrow. It's so good to be done with work. Yeah, it's really great. What's the matter? You don't seem very excited. Oh, don't worry, I definitely am, excited. Huh? I still can't decide if he's just very good at playing Clueless or if he really didn't notice it. Over the past 2 hours, he kept intermittently touching and stroking my leg. A few times he even went up to my thigh. Other times he got dangerously close to my crotch. It's a wonder I was able to work at all like this, but I do have a side effect at the moment that I need to worry about. Since we're free, how about we go out and do something together? Sorry, Toka, I'm definitely going to go out with you tomorrow, but at least let me spend the rest of the day with Shoichi. Boo! You guys already hang out together all the time. Yeah, but this will be our last festival together before he moves out of the country entirely. Come on, don't be so unreasonable. Hatoka sighs, crossing her arms and leaning back on her chair. Fine, fine, if it means that much to you, but you're not escaping me tomorrow, do you hear me? Loud and clear. Okay, I'll see you boys tomorrow. I'm gonna see if my friend's display still has any openings. Gotcha. Have fun. Bye-bye! Bye, Yuichi-kun! She blows me a kiss as she walks up to the door, not even giving me a chance to respond. She's as energetic as usual, I see. Yeah, and just as pushy, too. Hey, how about we go look for something to do? I didn't expect to have alone time together this week, but I'm definitely not gonna waste it. I think I need a minute first. Did something happen? You didn't notice what you were doing? I have a hard time believing that. What was I doing? Touching me under the table? Oh, that? I thought I was just giving you some encouragement. I knew it. You knew exactly what you were doing. Well, no, not at first. I think I just started doing it out of habit, because I just wanted to do it so much I ended up doing it without noticing. But eventually I realized it, and I also noticed you didn't do anything about it, so I tried to get a bit bolder. Does this mean I got a reaction out of you? You certainly got something reacting. Oh, wow. I didn't think that would happen. I swear I wasn't trying to. I was trying something a bit more risque, but still innocent. There's nothing innocent about what you were doing, you perverted dog. Who's the real pervert? Me? Or the guy who got the boner? Don't try to throw this on me. It's like, water time. Alright, guys and gals, and we are back. Let's go ahead and jump back into it, shall we? Alrighty. Don't try to throw this on me. It's alright. Shoichi squeezes my thigh encouragingly and... Whoa! I jumped back onto my feet. The sudden shock I felt running up my spine made me move without even thinking. Oh, wow. That really is pretty noticeable. We should probably wait for it to calm down a bit before we even think of going outside. Bah! I grab a few sheets of paper and hold them in front of my crotch to hide it from his eyes. Careful. You might poke a hole into those with that thing. Stop teasing me about it! Oh, come on. Is it really that embarrassing? I'm your boyfriend. Besides, you've already even touched mine. It was over my shorts, but still. I can't not feel awkward about it. I'm not used to showing myself off in front of you of all people. I get being a little embarrassed. I mean, I have to admit I do feel a bit flustered right now with this whole situation, but you don't have to freak out over it. You weren't exactly calm when you told me about yours, either. In fact, you were red as a tomato. A bit, but after I did, I realized it wasn't that big of a deal, and it doesn't bother me much anymore. If anything, you being so coy and panicky over it is the thing getting me to freak out right now. Oh, it's not like I'm asking you to show it to me or anything, just don't freak out so much about it. I sit back down next to Shoichi, looking down at the table and feeling my face burning. Are you okay? I didn't mean to make you feel so self-conscious. I'm sorry. I'm fine, just feeling a bit embarrassed. I feel something soft against my cheek, realizing a second late that I'd been kissed. Thanks for the help today. Now I get to actually have time to spend with you. I hope I wasn't a bother. Not at all. You can never be a bother. I love you, you. Shoichi grabs my hand, squeezing it tightly and nuzzling my cheek with his nose. Hey, can I get a kiss? Here? We're alone, aren't we? Why not? No one can see inside either. Okay. Shoichi slowly leans into me, and I close my eyes in anticipation of it. I feel his lips touching against mine, very gently and slowly at first. Once they come fully into contact with each other, Shoichi wraps an arm around my waist and pulls me in as close as he can, given our positions on these two chairs. Our lips smack against each other. Shoichi teases my lower lip with the tip of his teeth, but still never does more than that. The kiss doesn't last long, and he pulls away from me, smiling from ear to ear. Oh man, I suddenly feel the energy go to the rest of the day without complaints. Yeah, it was pretty nice. I didn't realize how much I wanted to kiss him until I just did. Shoichi, what? Irada-san, I'm done for the day. Do you need help? A weasel walks into the room, looking at the table and seeing both Shoichi and I. As soon as the door opened, the two of us jumped apart, looking nervously at the door. Oh, did you actually get a volunteer to help you? Yeah, we actually finished all the paperwork a few minutes ago. You don't have to stick around. Whoa, seriously? That was fast. I thought you said it would take you until the end of the day to do them. Yeah, but we had 2 volunteers to help, and one of them was a really fast worker, so I actually got things done in record time. Pretty neat, huh? I'm gonna text the other members telling them work is done for the day once they finish their assignments. Everyone was talking about coming over if they got done early to help you. That's sweet of you guys. Thankfully, everything is already done. Go on, you guys worked really hard to put the festival together. Just enjoy whatever you can of it. Alright, see you next week, Prez. See ya. See ya. Pretty safe to say the mood just, tanked. Yeah. Well, did you manage to calm down at least? If so, we can go do something together. Yeah, the shock took care of it pretty quickly. Do you have any plans for where we can go? Well, I know what most of the displays and whatnot in the school are. I've been in charge of their paperwork after all. Great. Anything fun or interesting? There are a few I wanted to visit. I didn't think I'd have time to, but it could work out. Sure. Lead the way. Are you sure? Don't you have any places you'd like to go? I've been roaming the festival on my own since day one. I've already visited a lot of places. I'd like to just let you take the lead and have fun if that's all right. Huh. Certainly more than all right. I don't mind taking the lead. Great. Where are we going to go? Well, the cooking club has a master class going on. It could be fun. But master class? Oh no. Yeah, it's supposed to be taken in pairs, but they teach you a lot of neat stuff. I thought it would be a fun thing for us to do together. I see. Life is forfeit, isn't it? When we reached the cooking club's room, there were quite a few people hanging out outside the door and chatting as if they were waiting for something. Shoichi took off his glasses before we left the student council room, which I found to be a bit of a pity. He looks pretty handsome in those. A single girl is sitting on a chair next to the door with an apron and a clipboard. Hi, you remember the club? The girl, a canary, smiles at us and nods, getting up from her seat. Yes. Are you two here to sign up for a master class? We are. Are there still any openings? Only a few left for the class starting in 10 minutes. We're cleaning the kitchen right now after the last class finished up. That's great. How much is the cost? It's 4,000 yen for the class. That covers the cost of the materials, the cleaning after, etc. Will that be alright? Sure. No problem. Shoichi pulls out his wallet and fishes out two 2,000 yen bills. Oh, hang on. You're not paying all of it by yourself. Why not? It's no big deal. The girl happily takes the money that was offered and puts it inside a small fanny pack she was carrying under her apron. Alright, may I take your names, please? Shoichi Arata and Yuichi Michimaya. Her smile widens and she nods at us energetically. Oh, the student council president? Thank you for dealing with our little issue at the chemistry club. It was driving us all insane. I didn't really do anything. It was the whole team. Regardless, thank you so much. It's gotten a lot more pleasant after those fumes stopped invading our kitchen. Now, if you two could wait outside for a few minutes, you'll be called in shortly. Thank you. We leave the girl be and lean against the far wall of the corridor. You really have to stop with this habit of trying to pay for everything. I don't try to pay for everything. Besides, what's wrong with me treating you? You're constantly pushing Junkun to let you pay for his stuff. Well, that's different. Why? Because don't try to change the subject. Wow, your skill with words rivals that of the bards of yore. Very moving speech indeed. Shut up! As thus commandeth, mine liege. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it right there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon or YouTube memberships if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!